Hello, Portuguese lover. Welcome back to another Brazilian Portuguese class with me. My name is Marlon. I am from the state of Minas Gerais here in Brazil. And in today's class, I am going to teach you the usage of the pronoun lhe, or in plural, lhes. I am shooting this video because this is a question that came from a student in a Facebook study group. So let's answer to his question. He actually said, I don't know how to use it. So could you help me? Okay, here we are to help you then. Good. The first thing that we need to understand is that the use of the pronoun lhe is related to double object verbs. For example, in English, you have these verbs. You can see there on our whiteboard. Give something to someone. So when I say double object verbs, I mean something and someone. You give something to someone. You send something to someone. You buy something for someone. So either to or for, okay? The preposition here in this case could be both or any of them. Sell something to someone. Show something to someone. So we're also going to learn how to say all these verbs in Portuguese because they are going to be presented here in our examples. Okay, so give something to someone. Dar, give. Give in Portuguese, dar. Dar algo para alguém ou dar algo a alguém. So the preposition para can also be expressed as a. So they are interchangeable. You can use either one or the other. Dar algo para alguém. But there's something here that is extremely important. This someone in the sentence, for me to be allowed to use the pronoun lhe, must be ele, ela, você. He, she, it, and you. He, she, it, you. Ele, ela, você. Or also plural. Eles, elas. So it means in English, they, right? Eles, elas, vocês. In that case, when I'm talking about plural, I need to add letter S to the pronoun, so it will turn into lhes. We're going to see some examples using it as well. So, sentence number 1. He gave his coat to her. He gave his coat to her. Translating, we have, ele deu o casaco dele para ela. Ele deu o casaco dele para ela. Okay? So, I could also say, ele deu-lhe seu casaco. Deu para ela, deu-lhe. He gave her his coat. I know you English speakers, you prefer to express this idea and with the sentence number 2, right? He gave her his coat. You have to use less words. It's a simpler structure, I'd say. So in Portuguese, I believe that the equivalence here would be ele deu-lhe seu casaco. But there's something here that is really important to mention, which is we never speak like this. We never use the second alternative in Portuguese if we're just having a casual conversation. If your goal while learning Portuguese language is just to come to Brazil and talk to people, you can simply forget about this number 2 and stick to the pattern presented in the number 1. Okay? We don't speak like that. It's going to be really useful if you are writing, if you want to learn how to write Brazilian Portuguese correctly, to write formal text, to write formal letters, or even to read so you can understand what you're reading, right? But to have casual everyday conversations here in Brazil, you're not going to use it. You're going to use the alternative number 1, as I said. Let's go for more examples. So, for more examples. 3. I gave all my money to you. Translating, eu dei todo o meu dinheiro para você. Eu dei todo o meu dinheiro para você. That's the way we say. Eu dei todo o meu dinheiro para você. Here in Minas Gerais, we say pra você. Eu dei todo o meu dinheiro para você. That's the way we talk here. It's funny. Our accent is actually funny. It is also a possibility to say eu te dei. Instead of saying eu lhe dei or eu dei-lhe, eu posso dizer também, I can also say eu te dei. Eu te dei todo o meu dinheiro. Number 4. I gave you all my money. Eu dei-lhe todo o meu dinheiro. That's kinda weird. If a Portuguese native speaker turns to me and say such a sentence, I say, hey man, you don't need to use all that. You don't need to be that formal, okay? Slow down. We're just having a conversation, and you don't have to use all your grammar knowledge here with me. I would definitely say that. So, eu te dei todo o meu dinheiro. Eu dei todo o meu dinheiro para você. Next verb, send. Send, enviar. Enviar algo para alguém. Send something to someone. Enviar algo para alguém ou enviar algo a alguém. Remember that I can change the preposition para and a. They mean the same thing in this case. So, number 1. They sent a Christmas card to him. I would say, eles enviaram cartão de Natal para ele. Eles enviaram cartão de Natal para ele. I could also say extremely formal. Eles enviaram-lhe cartão de Natal. I prefer the first option. Buy something for someone. Comprar algo para alguém. Comprar, buy. Comprar. Os verbos antagônicos aqui nesse caso são comprar e vender. Buy and sell. Comprar. So we're going to check the other one in the next in the next slide, okay? Comprar algo para alguém. Number 1. Eu vou comprar videogame para vocês. Plural. Now, okay? Vocês. You, but plural. Eu comprarei. It's also possible to say it like that, okay? But casually we say eu vou comprar videogame para vocês. Extremely formal, completely unnatural. Eu vou comprar-lhes videogame. It sounds like you're speaking like this. Eu vou comprar-lhes videogame. You're not going to say that, definitely. But you need to know it. As I said, if you want to write good Portuguese and also read it. Next one. Show. Mostrar. Mostrar. Mostrar algo para alguém. Number 1. Eu mostrarei a verdade para você. I would even prefer to say eu te mostrarei a verdade. Eu te mostrarei a verdade. Eu te mostrarei a verdade. Eu vou mostrar a verdade para você. Eu vou te mostrar a verdade. These are all possibilities. Eu vou te mostrar. It's simpler and also more usual than mostrarei. This kind of future, when you use future conjugating the verb, sounds also a little bit formal, right? So if you want to have future ideas, but just when you're having a conversation with someone in face-to-face, you can say vou mostrar. Eu vou te mostrar a verdade. So that's it. Summing up, I am going to use the pronoun lhe when I have the preposition para or a, they are the same in this case, para, a, plus ele, ela, você, eles, elas, vocês. Keep in mind that, as I've said and I repeat it here, it is formal Portuguese. You're going to use it especially if you're writing or if you're also going to see it while reading books. In everyday conversations, you're not going to use it. You're going to prefer the other alternatives that I showed you. So I hope I've answered your question. If you like the video, se você gostou desse vídeo, não se esqueça, dá um curtir aí, comenta, vê aí, fala aí o que você achou, conseguiu tirar a dúvida? Não, vamos interagir, vamos conversar. Compartilha, aí você me ajuda demais. Esse que está em amarelo aí é ouro. Aí você me ajuda demais. Compartilha esse vídeo nas suas redes sociais, manda para um amigo que também está aprendendo português e vamos aí, eu te ajudo, você me ajuda. Você quer me ajudar mais ainda? Se inscreve aí na minha página, curte a minha página, se inscreve no meu canal do YouTube, porque aí você vai receber vários vídeos na sequência. Eu vou sempre estar postando novos vídeos e você vai receber em primeira mão todo o meu conteúdo, tudo bem? Espero que tenha gostado da aula de hoje. Nos vemos numa próxima. Até mais. See you next class.